law enforcement and military are the only two jobs where on any given day you could be murdered.
Mm-hmm.
Murdered. Not you can die at any job, but these are the only jobs with the expectation of somebody might try to kill you at any second.
Mm-hmm.
So we have to give you
and
a
you could be doing
bulletproof
something
vest.
completely else. You could be conducting a traffic stop here and somebody could come from behind and just shoot you just because you're a cop.
Yeah.
So that's what there's the expectation of violence in that field, and a lot of people don't understand that. So when they say why are these cops always like on edge and stuff, it's because that might look like a routine traffic stop to you, but that's a life or death interaction with that police officer. When we see cops get killed in traffic stops, it's because they become complacent.
Mm-hmm.
This is their 100th traffic stop, nothing's ever happened. But then they pull over that one, and before they can run the license plate or run his license, that he might have a traffic warrant, but he's like, I'm not trying to go to jail. So instead of thinking like logically, like, oh, let me just go to jail or whatever with this traffic warrant, they're like, I'm gonna kill this cop and try and escape.
Yeah.
Because like I said, like how you said, a lot of these people are high on drugs or mentally have mental illness. So they're not thinking logically. They're like, I just don't want to go back to jail.
What is the craziest call you ever responded to in the military?
The craziest call I ever responded to was this dude, he barricaded himself in his house and he wanted to die by cop, essentially. But his wife filed for divorce. He was a E6 staff sergeant, so he made decent money. His wife was trying to take the kids.
Oh, this was a...
There's a military situation here.
Oh.
He barricaded himself in the house with the kids and his wife in there. Our SRT, which is our military SWAT, we had the hostage negotiator, everybody out. Then he comes outside holding a gun in one hand and an axe in the other, and he's wielding it. He has like his youngest son. He's holding, like, he has the axe in his hand. He's like holding his son by the neck, and he has a gun in his hand. So it's like, even though he wants to die by cop, we can't shoot him because there's a child right there. So we're sitting there and we're trying to talk him off a ledge. And this is why I say, like, a psychologist wouldn't be able to do shit in this situation. We're trying to talk him off a ledge where nothing's budging. And then one of our SRT guys, the sniper, he was like, he had a shot. So we were like, at that point we start thinking, well, if we take this shot, not only are we ending this man's life, but we're also traumatizing this child. But eventually what ended up happening was me and another individual were able to flank him and get behind him, and I was able to knock the firearm out of him, and then my other friend was able to put him in a chokehold, and we were able to subdue him that way. But I would say that was the wildest call I ever had.
Jesus, man.
But yeah, that's why I have such strong emotions about this, because a lot of people have opinions on law enforcement, and don't get me wrong, like there's instances like we all see in the news where the cop was just grossly negligent and deserved to go to jail, like the Sonia Massey one where she allegedly threw the water at him and he shot her in the face after she called the police because she thought somebody was scoping her house, and they told her to remove the boiling water off the stove, and that's what she was doing. She was going to pour it out in the sink, and the guy pulled his gun out and basically shot her because he thought she was trying to throw the water on him.
So, okay, because I saw a video that I heard was fake.
That she threw the water?
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
That's a fake video.
That wasn't real.
I was told it was a fake video.
But even, how I like to tell people, even if it was 100% fake, but even if it was real, yes, boiling water can be a lethal weapon, but he encroached that lethal area.
Yeah.
Instead of what you always do, you take that step back, create distance. He approached her with the weapon and escalated the situation. That's why he deserves to go to prison. But there's a lot of situations in the law enforcement field to where you just don't know until you experience it. And I didn't know this until, obviously, like I said, I experienced it. When you're going through these things and you see these deranged individuals like that something just makes them snap, and it just, they lose all sense of rationality.